Good morning. Welcome to another day in paradise. Mine starts off around 10:20 every day, and as soon as I get up, I'm already dealing with cats. But I don't mind because they don't wake me up. They just wait for me to get up, and get up I will. I open the blinds and I say, "Welcome to my day in 2020." And what a day it will be. First thing I have to do every day is open the door and let out my cats. I built a little cat fence out there for these cats. I have to let them out and they're waiting and ready to go. It's a pretty cool cat area we built out here. It keeps them safe. 7 out of 8 of them can't jump over it. They love it out here. They get to see some nature and whatnot. Then I'm off to breakfast. For breakfast, I get some steel cut oatmeal. I throw some water in there. I put it up in the microwave and I'm done. I do that 7 days a week, that steel cut oatmeal. And then I do some household chores, whatever can be done around the house. In this case, I'm going to put the dishes away. Other cases, I'm cleaning up cat throw up or whatever else needs to be done. I do some morning chores before I head to my favorite room in the house, which happens every day about 11 o'clock if you want to stop by. And let's head there right now. This is my garage, and this is my Muay Thai sausage bag. And this is my awesome dumbbell rack. That thing is sweet. I also have a cool squat rack for benching and legs, and I also have those bags you punch, body opponent bags called bobs. My girlfriend used to park her car in the garage, and she said I could do whatever I want with it, so I did this. Half my garage is a sweet gym where I come out every day and I work out with weights, and then I punch on those bags. Then I jump some rope. Sometimes I go for a little jog. Other times I just jump rope. But every day, 7 days a week, I come out and do something for my heart because I'm over 50 and I have to do something, just not the weight training. So I've been doing this my whole life and I'm going to keep doing it as long as my body will keep letting me do it. Then I come inside after that every day and I make a protein shake. Throw it in my Ninja and make a sweet protein shake. I have the same routine every day. It's awesome. There you have it. Best protein shake of the day. And now it's about noon, and now my day gets even better. So about noon every day, I head into the closet. Some people come out of the closet. I go into the closet. It's where I take my medicine. It's doctor prescribed. It's delivered from True Leaf for me. And then I'm ready to continue with my day. And about that time, I head outside and start picking up all the outside cats. Yes, the outside cats. They have a lot of work to do there. So I bring in all their dishes and set them up with fresh food and water. And then I head inside for my editing. Every day I have to go in and do editing and adjusting fantasy sports. Whether it's football, baseball, basketball, or hockey, I have fantasy adjustments to do. In this case, I have to adjust all my fantasy pictures for the day and make my adjustments. I work on my website every day and make sure everything's good there, and then I take a private lesson for whatever song I want to work on for the day. I get my guitar, and then like Simon, I just watch what they do and then mimic it, and then before long, after mirroring it, I can play the songs. So I practice that like a little lesson every day. And then I do all my housekeeping adjustments. I have to go through all the videos and all the pictures and rename them all. It's such busy work. And it has to all be done, and then it has to all be moved into special folders. After they've been labeled, they have to get in their own folders and moved around. All the housekeeping work has to be done. Many times during the day, I have to save lizards' lives. With all these cats in the house, you bet they're bringing these little lizards in. They don't kill them, but when they stop moving, they stop playing with them. So I catch them every chance I get. I must save 3 or 4 or 5 a day. And I bring them out here and I throw them on this part of the fence right here. The cat's like, where did it go? Then I do the bird feeders. Those always need filled. You have to fill the bird feeder houses with the food. And you know we're not really feeding the birds. I'd say maybe 30% goes to the birds and 70% is going to the squirrels. So essentially, I'm filling the squirrel feeders. So at least twice a week, I come out and have to fill all the squirrel feeders. The birds I can't not see the birds eating, so we have to fill them. And I've tried different methods, like this one here, that we put on a pole that only the birds can get. It's tough to fill, it's harder for me to use, but we use that one. And the squirrels don't get that one, but it's smaller, so I have to fill that one all the time. And it's hard to do by myself, but I get it done. And I know the birds at least just get that one, not the squirrels, because they're mostly squirrel feeders. But either way, I make sure everyone gets fed out here, and I keep them fed. All right. Once they're all filled, I fill this out. That's good enough, right? And fill that up. I'll be out in the next few days to refill it. And those are all filled. And now we move on to the next task. I drag up the garbage can, pull that back up from the road, and I put that back right up here in its spot next to the recycling. And depending on what day it is, I drag the recycling down to the road till that gets picked up. And then I'm back in from one job I forgot to mention I do all day, door opener to the cats. That's what I do all day long, open the doors to the cats. And now we're back to the garage for band practice. Half of the garage is a gym and half of it is a music center. I've set it up with guitars, guitar rig, a full drum set, a full keyboard rig, and I use the bob sometimes. And I'm right on the trail. This is the orange trail where everyone runs and they get to look. Right there's the garage / dojo workout center. So I can stand right here, play my guitar, and jam out every day and enjoy the beautiful Florida sun with Bob. He doesn't complain, and we jam out and make some cool music every day right there on the trail here in Central Florida, jamming it out. People run and jog by, they ride by on their bikes, and nobody even pays a bit of attention. I switch up from guitar and play the bass, play the drums, play the keyboards. I keep it fun. I love to play the bass. I've been playing that a long time. That's part of my daily routine. And then I'm back to opening the door for cats. They go in, they go out. And half the time when you open the door and you say, come on in, they just peek in. I think he's just testing me to see if I would open it. They don't even want in. And then that cat sits there, right? And then they open it again. Will they come in? No, he's just testing. Now do you want in this time? No. Want out? No. You're a doorman, but nobody really can make up their mind. Do you want out? Do you want in? Do you want out? This is my day. That cat still hasn't come in. It's just standing there. Maybe if I go behind him, he'll go in. No, yep. Usually go behind a cat. Oh, now he's back out. This is my day. In and out the door. And back to work. Now it's about 3:30, so I'm going to have my lunch. Great. It's a pretty boring lunch. It's an apple and a yogurt. So every day I take an apple, I cut it up, and I eat it every day. An apple a day, isn't that what they say? So I do that every day for lunch, all the things I can have. I eat this apple, and then I eat that yogurt. I cut it up and I dice it, and then I eat it. And that's my lunch every day, my day in 2020. And then I start for my next chore, which is cat bowls. I do a lot of cat bowl washing. There's so many cat bowls you wouldn't believe. They have to be scraped, and they have to be cleaned, because there's lots of feedings that go on in this house, as you can imagine. And part of my job is washing all of these cat bowls so it doesn't overwhelm us. I'm going to finish my lunch right now. I don't worry about the cat bowls until about 3:40. In between the cat bowls, I try and save a lizard's life or two. Those cats, they're always catching these lizards. Off it goes. I try and tire the cats out about this time. Before I do the litter boxes, I do some cat playing. I break out one of the toys, and there's always one cat to play. And as soon as you start playing with one cat, they start coming out of the woodwork for playtime. But I like to tire at least one of them out, especially if Bert's around. You have to get him tired out. About 3:50, I hit these litter boxes every day. They have to be cleaned. So I get a couple Target bags or whatnot, and here we go, litter box cleaning. As you can imagine, with 7 or 8 cats, I have about 7 or 8 litter boxes, so I have to clean them out. So I try and think about it as you're digging for gold. Like, if you could fuel your car on cat poop, then I try and think, gosh, we could get to Jacksonville about after these first 2 litters here. I could get all the way to Jacksonville. I try to see if I can get all the way to Savannah in one day. So I'm on to litter box number 3 by now. I got a pretty good start. Then I head upstairs for litter box 4. This is where number 4 comes in. I clean this one. You got to keep them clean. You scoop them around, you throw it in the Target bag. The cats follow me around because they know what's coming next. It's feeding time. Oh, did I mention the fish? My daughter has some fish. So every day I have to go in there and throw it some food. And then I'm back to opening the door for the cats, because you know there's cat opening the door in and out. Oh, lightning, thunder will do that. Get a few in. There they come. They're in, they're out. Florida weather. That's what it's like. And then I'm back to work on my boxes. Got to get all this fuel in these bags and fueled up. So I got a couple more boxes here to clean up, and then we'll be done. And then we'll be taking it out and heading to cat feeding time, which is much more pleasant than cat cleaning up the poop time. I also have a small litter box out in the garage in case anyone gets out here. I don't want to go into the bathroom in my favorite room. And then I'm done. I take it out, I throw it in the garbage, and then I start dealing with the outside cats. Outside cats, everyone wants feeding about this time.
Hi, there's a stray cat out here. Hi, baby. There's some dinner. Okay, I'll be right back. Raining, go hide over there, baby. Okay, going. Hey, baby. Here you go. Here's some wet food for you.
And now it's time to take care of my inside army of cats. It's time for feeding of the inside cats. Hello, little calico cat. Before I feed them, I have to do bowl washing. These bowls don't wash themselves. I have to get the bowls washed and get them drying, and then I start opening cans of food. Owning 8 cats can be a lot of work. It may look like I'm working for them, And it's so it seems that I love them and they love me. I love cats. I've had them my whole life. So everyone gets their food. Callie gets hers first. In this particular case, I have to give Snakes a pill. So I have to put it in her bowl and break it up, and then she'll get her food. And then I have to give Bert 2 bowls of food because he'll steal everyone's food. So he'll get an extra bowl of food. So there is a lot to feeding them. But there they go. They're happy, and now they're eating. Eating cats. They're all happy and getting along. And I do a little count and make sure that everyone got fed. There's only 6, so then I find the missing cat. In this case, it's James. There, he's number 7. And then Barbie gets her food separate. I heat it up, and then she usually goes in the closet, and I put that in there for her. And that's 8, and now everyone's fed. I take the garbage out after dinner. Speaking of dinner, we have different things on different days. My girlfriend works Monday through Friday, so if I can, I try and prep things before she gets here and finishes up dinner. In this case, we're having breakfast for dinner. She should be home any time now. When she gets home, I try and greet her when she gets here. Take her stuff out of her hands and make sure she gets in the house, and then we have some dinner. In this case, we have breakfast for dinner, which we have different things on different days. We have a nice system. It's perfect. I'm happy with my dinners. About 6 o'clock, I head back into the closet. That's right, I'm heading back into the closet for some more doctor-prescribed medicine. I have a medical marijuana card. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't take any drugs, I don't lie, and I don't steal. I use that, and then I play my PlayStation. I get online, and I play with my friends that I grew up with from middle, elementary school, high school days, and we sit and play PlayStation for an hour. I try and do that 5 or 6 days a week. Then I'm back out in the garage for about 20 minutes working on that heavy bag. I like to be ready in life for whatever can be thrown at me, so I work my jabs, elbows, hooks, and of course my shin strikes. And then I head back inside and do some stretching. And I stretch for about 20 minutes or so while I watch some TV. I try and do that, of course, 6 or 7 days a week. The cat will come over, but I know it's only there to play with my hair. But I do that stretching, which helps my lower back. It's definitely part of my daily routine. And then I watch TV with my girlfriend for about an hour and a half. Big Brother, Amazing Race, Chef Ramsay, whatever's on. And then I play with the cats for about 20 minutes. We have this one new cat, Bert, and he's about a year old, and if he doesn't get played out, he'll attack the rest of the cats the whole night long. Then I do the bowls for the final time of the night. Get them all together, scrape all the food out, put it all in the garbage to be ready for the morning. Then I help Tammy deal with Bert. My girlfriend captures him in these Tupperware, and then I take him out to our spot.
No, he's alive. He's holding on. His mouth's open. He's holding on. He's alive. I'm going to save another lizard. He's going to go outside.
Then I watch some more TV with my girlfriend. We lay in bed and watch our last little bit of TV before she has to go to work. She has to be up at like 5 in the morning to go to work. We have different shows we watch in here, FBI shows or Judge Judy type shows, while my computer does its work. Then I play my PlayStation for about an hour while my videos process. And after they're done uploading and processing, I'll edit videos until about midnight or so. At that point, I go in the living room and I practice scales and songs on my guitar while I watch TV, Sports Center, anything I need to catch up, and that'll be the end of my evening, playing guitar and watching TV. Then I brush my teeth and wash my face and get myself into the bed and start over the next day. It's not very exciting, it's not very difficult, but that's my life in 2020.